dudes that fight with an open hand. Meant your dad was kinda, you know, wee woo foo foo.
Hey, John.
John Mallory. Cheers, Chief Nay.
Hey, there go the notifications. Can you believe if you put the word slap fighting in a title, your notifications won't go out? If you change the S to
Josh
a dollar
G.
sign and you change
Goody.
the A to a 4 and you change the I's in fighting to L's, to lowercase L's, then your notifications will go
Josh
out.
G.
Wow.
Morning.
Wow.
Hoot and Howl.
Hoot, what's up?
Morning all.
Josh, John, Billy, Patrick, everybody's here. Great, man. We got a large crowd this morning already. Fantastic. I'm here to pontificate on something else, not the slap fighting. It was just something that popped up as I was... There go the other notifications. Fantastic. What we're going to be talking about is this. GOP aims to define sex and gender. And that should scare the hell out of you guys. Because, while some of you, like Ken and Cyber, have issues around the whole trans thing, and I get it. I get it. I've heard you guys. I get where you're coming from. This is where we're headed because of your fear. And if you want the GOP...
Sean guy. Cheers, Nay, the
you
best
want the
podcast
Republicans.
forever.
That's the party of Donald Trump, of George Bush. The party of George Santos. The party of Ron DeSantis. You want those motherfuckers defining sex and gender? Well then, fine. Great. But I've got something to tell you. These are the last people, the GOP, those are the last people you want having anything to do with sex and gender. Now, I'm saying this because I'm an American, I'm a Floridian, I've lived in California for 12 years, and I understand how Republicans work in this country.
Thunder Diesel.
Just a splish, got mine.
Just a spleesh. Good morning.
Orca has returned, fantastic.
Treasure Coast Waters.
TC Dub.
Morning, sir.
Good
Trendies.
morning. Hello. God, I'm glad so many of you are showing up. We missed you the last few days. We've had some really good shows. I'm sure you guys probably went back and watched them. But I was missing you during the lives. That's okay. You don't have to make the live shows.
Running.
You know, as long as you're supporting.
Good morning.
I appreciate it. Also this. We're almost at $39,000 from a $34,500, right? So the market is starting to recover slightly, which is great.
Thunder Diesel. Been busy working.
Somebody that I follow on Twitter, his name is the Aussie Oracle. Him and I don't agree on everything, but we agree on a lot of stuff. He's a Jimmy Dore fan. But he put up a thing from Kim.com, who is a huge Twitter account.
Treasure Coast Waters.
And this guy went on Twitter
$3
when this bank collapse happened and told all of his followers to take all of their money out of the banks. And I saw that and I laughed and I laughed. I go, man, you don't have to take your fucking money out of the bank. You know, it's hilarious. I mean, it was scary. Yeah, it was a little frightening, but I wasn't going to I wasn't running to the bank to go take my money out, right? Sure enough, the next day, after he tweeted that, Joe Biden comes out and says, yeah, we're bailing out the banks. So don't worry, your money's safe. Okay. Well, it looks like big old, million follower Kim.com got it wrong again. And, maybe hundreds, if not thousands of his followers ran to the bank yesterday to go pull their money out, only to find out that they were safe and they were insured by the FDIC the whole time. So, when people are putting out false advice like that on the internet and there's no recourse or anything, understand, why can't I say what I say without any recourse? He told everybody to go pull their money out of the banks, and he was wrong. Man, I'm telling you guys that you're being lied to by everybody. I'm pointing it out and proving it, and I can't even get 10 people to sit here and watch this show. Pathetic. So, this is what it boils down to. You guys don't want the truth. You guys want fucking slap fighting, man. You want slap fighting. That's what you want. If that's the kind of mentality of people, if that's what if 3 million people are going to go flock to go watch two men slap each other instead of 3 million come to this show and get some truth, some education, learn about cannabis, and learn about how politics are screwing everybody, then that's the problem with society. That says everything you need to know. Why am I even reaching out to these fools? They don't want to hear my voice. They don't care what I have to say. I might as well just get high and not even do my show anymore. You know?
Francesco
sit here and do what
Mora.
I love and sit by my creek all day. You know? People don't want the information. They don't want the education. They don't want the enlightenment. You know? They don't want the camaraderie. They don't want the friendship. They don't want the fun that we offer here. No, you want to be miserable and you want to watch people slap each other in the face. Well, at least 3 million of you morons do. So, you know, I can't reach those people, man, because they're too busy watching two men stand in front of each other, slap each other across the face. That's some kind of a interesting thing to watch. So I've got some pretty pieces of wood here from my creek. Really nice. You like that? Sand etched. Every time I look at these, I'm just blown away by how this happens. And how much time it takes to do it. Uh-oh, emergency trade alert. Who's that? The moon. No, that was... I already watched that. Psst, unreal. Okay, so we've got a few things to discuss today. I've got this article. Republican bills aimed at preventing transgender children from transitioning have led to a firestorm of criticism from Democrats in the LGBTQ community. One proposal would allow the state to take a child away from a parent even at risk of doing so. So even if taking the child puts the child at risk, they're still going to do it. Because they don't care about the children, man. Oh, man. They just care about their narrative and what were they told when they were kids, you know, little Christian kids growing up. Oh, those people are weird. Those people are different from you. You shouldn't talk to those people. They're going against the ways of Jesus. They're evil. That's what they were taught. So it shouldn't be much of a surprise the amount of support that Ron DeSantis and these hate-filled discriminatory bills bring upon themselves. You know, I have really good friends, close friends that just think that DeSantis is awesome. How can I be friends with these people? There's a level of ignorance. At some point, people just don't listen to your friends anymore. You can't talk to people. You know, so we don't talk politics because what am I going to do? Tell them they're wrong and not be their friend anymore? You know? It's funny because a couple of my friends did kind of let on that they do watch my show every once in a while and they don't like what I say. And they don't even want to bring it up. You know, I guess now I'm all muscular and shit. You know, some of my friends used to be scared of me even before I had big muscles and shit. They used to back off from me. They would, you know, maybe they'd try to punch me in my arm. I'd hit them back and they'd back the fuck off. You know, and that was when I was a fat slob. Now I don't get that. Nobody comes up to me and punches me in my arm ever. Isn't that funny? Nobody tries to pick on me anymore. And I've noticed that when people disagree with me, I don't really hear about it anymore either. It's like people are scared to tell someone who's physically fit and looks like they might be able to turn them into a fucking basket weave, you know, the truth or how they feel about them or, you know, that they disagree with something that they might have said. Maybe I need to go back to being a fat slob so people will talk to me again. I don't mean to scare people out of having an opinion, you know. It's silly, right? Oh, nobody wants to talk to me about that shit, you know. And I must be wrong about all of it. Because I can't get any support anywhere. Not from my friends, not from my family. Oh, not from my family. Not from the internet, anywhere on the internet. Podcast, audience, tweets. I can't drum up support. I can't get anything rolling. Why am I even bothering? You know? It's such a, I'm in such a frustrating predicament.
Billy Ballantyne. Well, you're in Florida. You can't have independent views and have right-wing friends. So as long as you live there, you'll have 5 friends.
Bro, my 5 friends are all fucking Ron DeSantis lovers. My 5 friends love Ron DeSantis. And if they don't want to talk about it because it goes against their narrative. Do you get it? You get what I'm saying? Even if he has said some things they disagree with, well, he's also, he's also against African Americans, and we support that. Racists, anti-Semites, racists, haters, people that discriminate against the LGBTQ community, even if they don't do it vocally, they just support people who do because it supports their fucking shit narrative. It supports their Catholicism. It supports their Christianity. It supports their exclusivity and their ability to exclude people from their groups. Well, I got news for every LGBTQ Republican out there. I got news for you. They're coming for you. And I got news for some other people, too. It's really interesting. They already come for me, Antifa. They're making laws against Antifa here. God forbid you speak out against fascism in the state of Florida. And now they're going to be coming for a new group of people. Should be really interesting. Homeowners. Yeah, homeowners. Do you own a home? Do you know somebody who owns a home? Do you live in one? Well, guess what? They're writing legislation so the homeowners associations can ban your flags. If you want to fly a flag in your front yard, well, the homeowners association can ban it as long as it's, unless, guess what? Unless it's an American flag. But all other flags, homeowners associations will be able to ban according to the legislation that these GOP morons want to pass. And everything's passing here, guys. Welcome to the United States of Florida. You have no idea what you're even looking at or who you're supporting. And I got news for you, man. I've been warning you and warning you and warning you. And the lack of support I get from my audience and the lack of support I get from people on Twitter, nobody believes it or sees that it's coming. Yeah, and I won't talk to these fucking shitcrats because they're all a bunch of fucking libtard motherfuckers. I won't even talk to them. So it's like, here I am in the middle, and I want to be stuck in the middle with you. I want to be stuck in the middle with you. Jokers to the left of me, fucking dumbasses to the right. Here we are in the middle, watching all the fucking morons.
Josh G. Feel your pain, man.
Support me on Twitter then, Josh. Retweet me, man. Share the show around. Get more people here. Promote the show. I mean, only one person feels my pain. So maybe that one person can help promote. Get some more people here that agree with me and you, Josh. Yeah, I'd love to have some people here that are listening to the words and agreeing with the words I'm saying. You're not just here because you like me and you might disagree with what I say, but I'm a cool guy and you want to be my friend, and so you want to hang out. I'm looking for people who are going to listen to what I'm saying and are going to agree with me and be like, yeah, that guy makes sense because I totally believe that too. Not just because I heard it from him, but I was thinking that before I got to his show. Where are all those motherfuckers at? Where's all the smart people at? God, man, I just love to have one person come in here like Josh did and just lay down a fucking paragraph of goddamn
I share the show on Facebook and Twitter, but I have unfollowers and only 13 friends on Facebook these days. Haha, I do try though.
Well, I look forward to your retweets and your likes, bro. Definitely. Anybody that wants to do that. I don't care if you have 0 followers. If you're hitting retweet on my page, it's going to help me. And if you're only on Twitter to help yourself, well then, you probably shouldn't be following me anyway.
Billy Ballantyne. Which means the conversation is a minimum with those 5 friends.
Right, it is.
I have a buddy in this predicament. He hates elephant people yet owns a gun store.
He hates elephant people.
So to sell he has to play Billy Bob Buckshot. I refuse, so I just stay out of sight.
What's an elephant person? He hates elephant people? What's an elephant person? I don't know, I think I missed something there.
Billy Valentine.
Oh, elephant people.
A Republican.
He hates Republicans, but he owns a gun store. Hey, man. All of my friends are fucking Ron DeSantis supporter Republicans, man. They might not go vote for him, but they all talk a big game about how great he is. What a wonderful thing he's doing for the state and protecting the children and the parents' rights. Like good Nazis, man. Like good Nazis. Falling right into line. Under Adolf fucking DeSantis. But
Treasure Coast Waters.
If
LOL.
Ron DeSantis becomes president of the United States and he starts implementing all of these anti-LGBTQ, anti-African American, anti-homeowners, anti-corporation rules, anti-Disney people because they employ gay people. I wonder how many other places employ gay people and support the gay community. Well, he's going to come down on them too. So I just wonder how many of you are going to appreciate that sort of thing when it starts happening on the national scale. This would be the time to speak out against Ron DeSantis. Now would be the time to be on Twitter retweeting against him, sharing all of his bullshit, everything you've ever heard me say bad about him. You know, sharing that information out there. Now would be the time, guys. Not after he gets elected. But, you know, I'm screaming into the wind with a bunch of people who don't want to activate, you know? So, I wish I had activists watching the show. I wish I had motivated people watching the show. Looks like, am I like the only person that can smoke cannabis and remain motivated? You know? Am I the only person who can smoke cannabis and still see the truth for what it is? Everybody else smokes cannabis and just kind of gets quiet. And, you know, maybe if I want to start building an audience, maybe I should just stop smoking cannabis completely. And just do shows where there's no cannabis. We don't talk about cannabis anymore. Because it seems like everyone that's all in the cannabis community, they're too fucking lazy to come over to fucking Twitter and start clicking a goddamn retweet button. You would think you guys would be high, sitting around on your phones, doing shit. It wouldn't be a problem. But no, I can't get you over there. And, hey, man, this one ain't about me. This one is about Ron DeSantis becoming president of the United States. Passing a whole bunch of fucked up laws. And then having fucked up countries like Australia and Great Britain copy this cunt. Like they copied Trump. Because that's what they do. They copy America. The hate just seeps over. Oh, America could do it. Let's start discriminating too. That sounds like a good idea. Let's discriminate against people whose gender is differing from mine. Or for people whose this color of their skin. What the fuck? Listen to yourselves, the people that do that. Listen to what you sound like. Yeah, I'm going to discriminate against somebody. It should happen to you. You should be the next group that gets discriminated against so you can see what it feels like, you fucking Nazi cunt motherfuckers. What else do I have to say to you people to get you guys motivated to kick you in your fucking asses? To get a fucking amen or a hell yeah in the chat? Or attaboy on fucking Twitter? Anything. Some kind of a sign. That I'm reaching somebody.
The freaking Oracle.
Hey, freaking Oracle.
Morning, driving and listening.
I've already evoked your name this morning.
Thunder Diesel. Preach.
You can help my preaching by spreading it on social media. Instead of just telling me to preach, go on social media and like the tweets, retweet them, go spread some information around about Ron DeSantis. You know, go over to Jimmy Dore's show.
Thunder Diesel.
Thank you.
Oh, I have mail.
Go over to Jimmy Dore's show and tell him he's a fucking liar for telling people that, you know, Ron DeSantis is a great leader and that Florida's doing great. You should go to fucking Jimmy Dore's and send a $2 super chat and say, hey, Jimmy's lying about Ron DeSantis. Florida's fucking awful. $2. But, you know, is the world worth $2? I guess not. World's not worth $2. And I don't expect anything from this audience. Really, I don't. I don't even know why I fucking try. Why even mention it? Because I could sit here and Streisand affect myself until the cows come home. Sweating like a fucking Republican in a goddamn church. Why hasn't this number moved? 38,931.
Josh
Boom,
G.
39.7. There we go.
Cheers, Palace Y. Found your tweet from this am.
You did? No, that's activation. That is Activision. That is motivating me to keep going. If more of you would do what Josh G just did, I would really appreciate that. And follow Josh G while you're there too. But, you know, I'm on Twitter all day. I'm tweeting all kinds of stuff. And whether I'm on there or not, you can go through my tweets and retweet them at any point during the day. It just takes a click and a second, you know, and you're fucking doing it. Get more people to see my shit. All it takes is numbers, man. It just takes sheer numbers, and that is what helps the algorithms. Oh, someone liked this tweet. I think I'll show it to more people. Oh, well, thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. And, you know, I don't even care about my own shit anymore, man. What I'm worried about is Ron DeSantis becoming president of the United States. That's my big concern. And, you know, if...
Nick Brown. Quote tweet.
Thank you, Nick.
Josh G.
Thank you.
I'm thinking about making a new profile sometime soon. Nothing but garbage on my feed and filled with old high school/middle school friends when it came out.
You know, I think about making a new goddamn thing all the time, bro, because all my shit gets destroyed. As soon as I say one negative word or whatever, the algorithm finds me and fucking shuts me down. I don't know how it works. I know that I've got a friend, Unholy Rome. He puts up way more violent rhetoric than I do. He threatens people on there. And his shit still gets seen, and I just call someone a bitch. And oh God, the white guy called someone a bitch. We better hide it all. You know? So don't tell me white people aren't getting discriminated against. It seems to be like, has something to do with the color of my skin and my age. So, whatever. No law regarding cannabis. You know, fuck Twitter, fuck Elon Musk, fuck YouTube, fuck Mark Zuckerberg, fuck every goddamn social media site that ever fucked with me. Fuck you all. I hope you choke on your fucking oatmeal. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that helps. I need that.
Brop all day. Good morning.
Man, I thought I was sweating before. Holy shit. It's so humid. It rained yesterday, so it's super humid.
Billy Valentine. I still feel it's simply that you get at people faster. Or have the talent to offend them easier, and your strikes are mostly human-induced.
Whatever. I don't care what it is. I don't care whether it's fucking human or algorithm or whatever. I want fucking people to hear my goddamn voice. You know? Like, when you've got something to say, when you truly feel like you have something to contribute to society, you want society to fucking hear it and judge for themselves. Man, when I first started out on YouTube, it seemed like society was agreeing with me. And I was controversial from the beginning. They didn't like the fact that people were coming to my channel. But, dude, I can't force my own audience to keep coming back here. I don't know what to fucking do. Even the people that know how desperate I am to get heard and get this out there, that claim to be my friends and love the show, I can't get them to show up. And when I get them to show up, I can't get them to share my shit on Twitter. I'll have 20 people watching the show. I'll be like, can a few of you go to Twitter and retweet some of my shit? And no one will go over there. And I'll be like, dude, you can do it while you're watching the podcast. You're watching on your laptop, you're watching on your TV, you're watching on your computer, you got your cell phone in your hand. Fucking open up Twitter, man. It'll take you 1 second. Wow, you're not going to miss my show. Why is that so hard? You know why? Because so many people watch this show on their cell phone. And that's why I lose so many viewers. Because their batteries are running out. You know? It's a whole different age, man. And that's why the fucking 15-second videos are so popular today. Because you guys didn't have the fucking battery power to watch live streams. But, oh, a 15-second video, that's funny. Oh, okay, I got my entertainment. Next 15-second video, okay, Come on. Way too humid to have that window open. Dude, once I closed the window, everything started getting better. But boy, the sweat, oh my goodness gracious. Dollar Tree grower, this guy that I've been following for a long time. He's live right now, but he's not looking at the screen. He's got his head turned. This is so weird. He is sitting there with his head, with his back turned to the screen, and I figured he was watching TV or something. It looks like he's watching a video monitor of an outdoor camera.
Billy Valentine. I think I screwed up last fall on my azalea fertilizer. Some are a tad burnt and they are dead.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, our azaleas did really good this year, bro. They're covered with pink flowers. In fact, my neighbor's got a beautiful azalea bush over there. Theirs were more beautiful than ours. Their flowers were even bigger. But they let theirs get tall, and I think that makes a difference. Ours are short. We keep ours a short hedge. But I think because they've got this big tall plant, the flowers get bigger. Yo, DG, turn around and talk to us. He's not even looking at the screen. He's been live for an hour. He's been live for 2 hours almost. He's just sitting there with his back turned to the screen. This is so weird. And he's in portrait mode on his phone.
Billy Valentine. Sure, the more top both, the big the roots, the big the blooms.
I'm like, yo, bro, I have a podcast audience for you waiting to hear you. But he won't turn around. I don't know what he's doing. There's no sound. He was live earlier. And this is if you roll back. You can roll back and see what he was doing. He was rolling up a doobie. Hell yeah, Dollar Tree grower. And he rolled up a big fat doobie. And then I guess he smoked it. He's not saying anything.
Billy Valentine. Oh bro, sometimes you sit in that chair, live and say or do nothing for 20 minutes straight.
I know, but I'm usually looking at the chat, right? Usually. I mean, sometimes I have to walk outside and whatever. But he has had his back turned to the camera for like an hour. He moved it a couple times.
Thunder Diesel. Whatever happened to that guy named Pinoyao who made headlines years ago for his dabs?
He's around, bro. He's on Instagram. He comes into the show every once in a while. Comes into our Discord. His dabs are the fucking bomb, bro.
Thunder Diesel. I tried looking him up again, but couldn't find him.
How do we get his attention? I don't know how to get the guy's attention. It'd be so funny. But there's nothing going on over there, man. He's got a live stream going. He's got 2 viewers.
Billy Valentine. I bet his screen timed out and he forgot it's live.
No.
DM him somewhere. Or don't.
No, his screen's on, I'm pretty sure, because he's been moving the camera around like every like half hour or so. He'll take it and he'll move it and do something. I'm hoping to maybe catch him on one of those moments when he turns around. I'm getting
Nick
a call
Brown.
from MMJ
He goes live
Health,
all the time.
West Palm Beach.
Cool guy.
I should actually answer it. That is really interesting. MMJ Health. I should probably answer that. But I don't know why someone called MMJ Health would be calling me out of the blue. It was probably Dollar Tree Grower calling me. Alright, I guess he's not going to turn around. It would have been cool, though. Our recovery is growing. We're at 40,269. So our initial investment was 34,000. We'll say 35,000.
Billy Valentine.
We'll say it cost 35,000.
If I'm not expecting the call, I don't answer anymore. It's always Ahmad Patel anyway.
We're $5,000 in profit at least right now on our Harmony. So. Whoa, you guys, look where Bitcoin's at, man. Everything just shot up. 23,005. Holy shit, man. We just did this during this live show. I don't know if anybody was watching the numbers, but it was on screen, and there it is. Bam! Holy shit. From 20,000 to 23.7, people are making a killing on this market right now. Imagine the people that bought Bitcoin 24 hours ago. The people that bought Harmony 24 hours ago. Oh my God. These things are going up 18%. Harmony's up 18%. Holy shit, look at the screen, guys. This all just happened. This giant jump up just occurred when the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 10 minutes after I started this live show is when this climb started. Or is when it was finishing, basically, I should say. So for those 10 minutes, it was just shooting straight up, and I wasn't looking at the market. But there you go. We caught it on this live stream, man. Once again. Did everything just hit its 24-hour high? Yes. 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 Yeah. Matic. Yes. Matic, yes. Ethereum, yes. Yeah. Once again, I brought you everything on a 24-hour high. I did it last night, and I did it again right now. 24-hour high on everything. Simultaneously. That's 2 times in 2 days. So this is the response to Joe Biden's announcement that he made this morning, where he said that the banks will be protected. I talked about this already. I told you about that Kim.com guy and Aussie Oracle, and the fact that this guy had said to everybody to take all your money out of the banks, and I was laughing at him because he's an idiot. And anybody that listened to that guy and ran to the bank to go take their money out and now is trying to figure out what they're supposed to do. And the crypto market explodes. And everybody's making money again. And I told you it was going to be March. And once again, I'll say, imagine if all this negativity had not happened in March. Where would we be? Look at these spikes of growth. Without, a bank collapsing, without, Sam Bankman-Fried fucking up, without Celsius fucking up, without what's going on with the war in Ukraine, without all the bullshit that's happening right now, it's China and spy satellites and whatever. Forget about all that shit. And crypto is still exploding. Look at Matic. Look what Matic did. So that's great, man. That jump is incredible, man. It helps everything. And it definitely helps an old school hodler like me that's sitting on a bunch of crypto and just waiting for this to happen. Synthetics is still number one, guys, on the chart. What little synthetics I have, it's at 48%. You guys, Harmony 1 is at almost 20%. Those of you who watch this show for the crypto monitoring that I do, and you're trading actively and whatever, I know that you guys are really appreciating this information. As timely as it is. The question is it going to dump again? Is it going to do another one of those mirror dumps where it goes right back down to where it was? Or is this our March Madness beginning? You know, is it just an excitement pump from the banks recovering really quickly? That's what I think it is. The Fed jumping in and saving the bank. Once again, another bailout. And you know what? They said, we're going to bail out the banks, but we're not going to bail out the investors. And you know what Joe Biden said? Because that's how capitalism works. So all the people who made it possible for these banks to be operating, fuck those people, right? Wow. Thanks, Biden. That's how capitalism works. Wow. This is the pump, dude. I can't imagine it getting much hotter than this. Harmony at 20%, right? You think Harmony has the ability to go to 50% over the 24-hour? I mean, synthetics did. I want to see how much synthetics I have in my offline wallet, because I think it was just a little tiny bit. Yeah. Ooh, $500 worth. I got $500 worth of synthetics. That's cool. I hold 176 coins. And synthetics right now has gone up to $3.18. Cool, man. I got a little bit more in there than I thought. Now I've got a whole bunch of synthetics sitting in Celsius. You know, I was getting a massive amount of return on the synthetics APY. Well, at least they lied to me and told me I was. 19.8, man. 1988. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Dad, you all right? You okay? Dude, so someone asked me the other day, I told you guys this. Someone asked me, has your dad gotten any worse over the years since you've been there? You know, you've been there for a year. When have you? And no, he has not. I just walked over to him, and he was coughing because she's giving him water right now. And I go, hey, Dad. I kid you not. He turned around. He turned his head. He looked at me. He gave me a big smile. I walked over, I put my hand on his knee, and I said, are you okay? And he just had a smile, and he went back and started looking at the TV again. I don't recall, in the whole year that I've been here, I don't think he has ever yet once responded to me calling him Dad. When I call him that, he won't look at me. So I've tried calling him other things, and sometimes that works.
Your Coast Waters.
Called him Dad.
Amazing brother.
And you know, my mom thinks she you know, I said they're going to have these things that remove plaque from the brain. You know, they're going to have drugs that do this and procedures and whatever. I said, we should do this for Dad. You know, we could probably get him back. And she's like, oh, he's gone and blah, blah, blah. Something like this leads me to believe that there is hope, because that is progress over a year. He's 91 years old. So I think there's hope if this drug were to come out. And they're talking about it. They're like, oh, it's going to be years before we're allowed to release this. But this is what they're doing right now. 23,941, you guys. We hit 24,000 Bitcoin, guys. We just hit 24,000 Bitcoin. Holy shit, man. 24,000 Bitcoin. It's at 23,939 right now. 941. 937. 942. 938. 956. 920. So, wow. Let's go back to see what Harmony's doing for us right now.
Wish they would use AI to explore medical advancements instead of what they market it towards.
Well,
Billy Bong
they've got
Thornton.
this right to try now.
Damn, that bounced back fast.
Yeah. Now they've got this right to try. So, this was something Donald Trump actually supported. And then they've got experimental drugs out there, and you're like, well, it's available, and my father is, 91 years old. You've got something that eats the plaque off of his brain. We want the right to try that.
Thanks for sharing this, Nate.
You're welcome. So, go back to this.
Your Coast Waters. Sparking the Dub, folks.
Sparking the Dube. Hold, please. I am gonna open. This is just psychotic. Man, when you look at this, I feel like I'm dreaming. It's 24,094, guys. 24,119, guys. This 24-hour high, again, of Bitcoin. Here we go. 24,119. Now we're down to 87. 126. Another 24-hour high of Bitcoin. 156. Holy shit, man. Where are we going? My goodness gracious, man. I wonder where my portfolio is. Holy shit. This says 40,187. I don't think that's right. Is that right? 40,187? Huh. Weird. is it? It looks like it's frozen. 41.87. 46.55 now. 7.79. This is the craziest market blast off, and we are covering this live on my show. People who are into crypto should be here with us, man. Partying, man. This is crazy. These numbers are outrageous. Look at this. 24,268, man. We hit 295. 300. 24,308. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, man. And Harmony's running right alongside Bitcoin like I told you it would. I promised you guys that Harmony was going to run with Bitcoin. I said if Bitcoin goes, I said Harmony will go right with it. And you look at those. They're separated by 2 in the middle, man. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, and then look, Harmony. It looks identical to Bitcoin. I told you it was going to do that. So all of you that were listening to me that had cash to throw at this, congratulations, man. You know, congratulations. I told you guys that whole time, I was like, man, I want to buy, but I need the cash sitting in the bank right now. I want to buy so bad. You know, this is the time to buy. I told you guys so many times. So there you go, man. I was right. And this is insane, and I'm just so happy.
A co-pilot took a nap on autopilot, and when he woke up he saw Venus and thought it was another plane. So he put the plane in a nosedive to avoid planet Venus.
Holy shit, how many people were on board that plane? 24,574 is the new 24-hour high of Bitcoin. You guys, this is unbelievable. What is going on right now in this market is unbelievable.
Valentine. A full 777.
Wow. We are on a rocket ship ourselves, Billy. We are on a rocket ship to Venus right now. Look at this. Look at what is going on with this market. $1.20 Matic. Harmony's at 0.1895. We're right around the corner from 2-cent Harmony. And I was telling you guys, get it at a penny. It's at a penny right now. Buy it at a penny, or it was a penny and a half. I was like, buy it at a penny and a half. If you guys can get it at a penny and a half, get it at a penny and a half. I was telling you guys, trust me. Get it. You won't regret it. I kept telling you, this is financial advice. I'm not I'm not a phony. I'm giving you financial advice. I'm telling you how to make money. You could have done this. Anybody that watches this show knows that I've been talking about this.
Market's looking beautiful. Seen a post on Twitter. Guy made 6 mil on X short and 4 mil on BTC short.
Damn. Fuck yeah, Ken. Hell yeah. I just said that. I said there are people right now that are making a killing off this market. These are money moves, bro. People be making money moves. Bro. Is it cooling? Is it cooling? It's cooling. It's cooling off right now. Everything's slowing down. Holy shit. Let's see. That was insane. A pump without a reconsolidation? There was no reconsolidation, bro. That was insane.
Coast waters. Heck yeah.
I'm having a hard time catching my breath. I'm just like breathless watching this market. This is like being on a roller coaster. 41,100 is where our Harmony it just dropped. 41,000, guys. 41,000 on our Harmony. Remember, it's a 35. Let's call it $35,000 investment. 35, 41. That's $6,000 profit. Now we're at 6,000. Right from negative, we got all the way down to negative 4,000 on that. And I was like, I'm cool. I was like, guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wait because I have a feeling this market's going to turn around. It's March, madness time. Let's get mad. Let's do a bong rip and celebrate. I say, I've got this bong here. I'd like to put some cannabis in. You guys want to see the marketing in? Here, look, I'll bring it up on another screen. Let me see this. Restream. Dashboard. Crypto. No. Crypto watch. Okay. I got rid of it, didn't I? I can bring it back in. Restream chat. Pro crypto portfolio. What's that one? I don't see that. Oh, that's that tiny one? Okay. That one can go away. Why don't we get rid of that? Psh. We can get rid of these numbers here. There's nobody watching the show today. It's like there's nobody here. Psh. I don't know. Alright, so,
all day. And drink coffee.
No. I want to show you that. Okay. I want this on screen, bro. I don't want to cover up those numbers. There we go. That's what we need right there. It just needs to be on screen, man. Yeah, I know we got this on screen down here, which is great.
Freaking Oracle. Amazing.
Amazing. Okay, but it's cooled off. We're cooled off. We've settled down. So now this is a reconsolidation. This is what has to happen usually during these pumps, is at some point it slows down, it backs up, people start, longing and shorting, and then we see if it pumps again or not. So right now we're in a total hold. Let's see if anything jumps out at us. Okay, cheers Ken, cheers Brap, cheers Billy, cheers to all of you that have joined in the chat today and that are watching from Rumble. Thank you all for joining us. There's been like 20 people watching, so I appreciate that, guys. Cheers. Bro, I thought we were going to hit 25,000 Bitcoin there for a second. Okay, Harmony is at 20.9%. 21% Harmony. Holy shit. You can see it at the bottom left of the screen here, guys. It's right there. 20%, 997 right now. Over its 24-hour. Could it go to 50%? It all depends on what's going to happen with everything else right now. It's early in the day. It's early in the week.
Hey Valentine. I want a mini boat motor that goes on my coffee mug to stir it up.
That'd be badass, bro. I know people who would love that. Well, they have to drink coffee, though. And a lot of people don't drink coffee, which is funny. They do drive boats. They drink beer. Oh, God.
Bong Thornton. What bank is next to fall? That's 3 so far now. Treasure Coast Waters. Have you signed over rights to Mom for Roji?
What kind of a stupid question is that? I don't even understand what that means, TC Dub. What bank is next to fall? That's 3 so
Treasure Coast Waters. LOL.
You're being funny, eh? What kind of funny is that? All right, so this is interesting, and it's only 6 minutes. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I want to hear Fox News talking about this warning over this collapse, this bank collapse that's, was an hour before this happened. Let's see what Fox was saying.
Well, it was a weekend of worry. That is not how it played out. HSBC actually acquired the UK assets, the British assets of Silicon Valley Bank. But for the Silicon Valley Bank, emergency measures were used, and we are talking about that this morning. That was the House Speaker, Kevin McCarthy, joining me yesterday on Sunday Morning Futures, reacting to the country's second largest bank failure in Silicon Valley Bank. Joining me right now is the Bear Traps Report founder, New York Times bestselling author Larry McDonald. And Larry, it's great to have you this morning. Thanks very much for being here.
Oh, is this are we watching this off Twitter? Dude, we're watching this on YouTube and it's doing this? Holy shit, man. What is going on, bro? I was thinking it's my video card having a problem playing video, but there's a white circle, meaning that there's loading going on, but it shows that the video's already loaded right here.
I want to get your take on these emergency measures. How do you see things?
Well, first, let's back up a second. When you suppress the cost of capital for longer and longer and longer periods of time, you incentivize bad behavior. And, as you know, I wrote the book on Lehman Brothers. It was a New York Times bestseller. And what
Billy Bong Thornton.
I saw, it's inside of Lehman, and what we
Dude, my YouTube is messing up too. It's going super slow.
Irresponsibility, and the Fed enabled it. And then when they juiced rates up higher, they essentially just blowing up these bad actors.
So they're claiming that this is not a bailout, Larry, because the bondholders and the stockholders are wiped out. Taxpayers are not paying for this. This is money from the fund, the fund which banks pay into. What about these these emergency responses? Is this like another introduction or form of quantitative easing, Larry? Because it feels like that's where the conversation on Wall Street is going now. That we just saw a second major bank failure, and now the Fed is not going to be able to raise rates the way a lot of people thought. Assess this response from regulators.
Well, they're socializing the losses. So they suppress the cost of capital, they incentivize bad actors, and now they're socializing the losses. Because at the end of the day, the Fed is backstopping this, and essentially QT, which they promised us would be $90 billion a month, essentially is over, because this is the Federal Reserve using its balance sheet to socialize the losses and provide liquidity to potentially lots of banks. There are a number of banks this morning that are down 50, 60%. So this is going to knock on effect. They've basically used a Band-Aid, but it's clearly a risk to the taxpayer, because at the end of the day, the taxpayer backs up the Federal Reserve.
So, Larry,
look, while he's talking all that, look what they're showing on screen. They're showing this. Look, they're showing the stock market starting to go up while he's talking about doomsday. Do you love it?
See this as a bailout?
100%. Well, just look at COVID crisis. It was a $10 trillion fiscal and monetary response. Okay, and the Lehman crisis was only $2.5 trillion. And now we're going into another round of bailouts, socializing the losses with the Fed balance sheet, right?
Harmony's
so
at 1920, guys.
Are going to be an incredible place to invest, because the dollar's weakening globally as the U.S. is moving toward recession.
We're 41,
this uncertainty and these bank runs nearly guarantee a deep recession. And then the Fed, and then eventually the taxpayers are going to have to come up with more when they do a real fiscal bailout.
Harmony's
right now we're in
pumping
the
hard.
monetary bailout.
22%,
Larry,
23%.
you made a lot of news the other day when you joined me last week. You said that this, based on what your research is telling you and based on your calls with various institutions, that stocks would, you use this word, crash within 60 days. Ever since you said that, Larry, this market has been underwater. We're talking about declines of between 3 and 3.5%. Since you made that call, how much worse does it get, Larry?
Well, we were on the program last week, and all I was pointing out to is that when you look at the yield curve of the 2s, 10s, and that's just looking at where the 2-year Treasury is versus the 10-year. That was ominous. But then the performance of the regional banks, the underperformance has been spectacular. It's been growing weaker. And when you have this kind of dislocation where the banks are in trouble on a regional basis, it just leads to much bigger problems.
Oh, look, everybody, stocks fell for a whole week. Oh, it's the end of the world.
Auto loans
end of the world, brought to you by Fox News.
A really bad, kind of like an S&L 1980s type crisis. The market probably drops 20 to 30% from here, because at the end of the day, Maria, we're trading at 19 times earnings, and we have like literally.
Dude, he just said the market's gonna drop 30%. That's what he just said. I'm done listening to this guy. What a fool! Look at what crypto's doing, everybody. And this is the kind of news you get from Fox 1 hour ago. Holy moly! What a bad call! Holy shit! Wow. Get off my screen. Dumbass. Holy moly. Psst. Unreal. Well, as we watch this market just insanely blasting off. Dude, Ethereum hit 1,700. That's what stopped us, guys. 1692. It's Ethereum. It's Ethereum. I wasn't even watching Ethereum. Oh my God. 1691. It's bouncing off 1,700. Oh, 1693. 1692. If we get above 1,700, here we go again. 1692, guys. You watch Ethereum, okay? It says 1691.59. 1692.60. You can't see the one, but it's the top number over here where it says 691.60. Watch that. If that goes to 700, we are going crazy if that goes to 700, guys. Let's see if Ethereum can do it. It's got to retest that amount. It doesn't matter what Bitcoin's doing at the moment right now. This is all about Ethereum. Holy shit, man. 1691, 1692, 1691, bro. 1692, 1691. This would probably be a good time to pick up some Ethereum because it's about to fucking explode. As soon as it goes over 1,700, I have a feeling. Oh my goodness. Bitcoin's at 340. 24,340. And Ethereum is just going flatline right now. It's just got to go up $10. And it can happen in a single second. 1690.73. 1689. 1690. You just got to see where are the whales going to purchase a whole bunch of Ethereum at if it drops again, you know? 1689. I was like, dear whales. I made a tweet to the whales. I said, dear whales, please hodl. Please hodl with us, whales. 691. 691, man. It's on its way up. Let's see what happens. Ethereum, come on, baby. We're looking at you, Ethereum. I want to fix this. It's cut off. Here, I can do this. Boom. There you go. Isn't that better? There you go. Hell yeah. Wow. I mean, I don't know. Should you guys see that 24-hour or should I give you the frickin' 1 minutes? The 1 minute chart. We'll see the 1 minute chart, man. This is just... And you know what's funny is if you make that really small up there, that's what, on a little app, that's what a blow-up market looks like. You have to learn that. When it's to scale, it doesn't look like much. You have to know what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at. You know, you're looking at these massive jumps. So it's all up to Ethereum right now. Wow, there it goes, 1695, 98. Here we go, guys. We're retesting 1700 right now. 1690, 699, 1697, 1698, 59. This is it. This is the moment, man. Need a bong rip. No law regarding cannabis. Go, Ethereum, go. Come on, let's do it. Let's retest that 1700 and bust through it and see what... Bitcoin's at 24,420. Bitcoin is at 24,420. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Happy 420. Billy Bong, Treasure Coast, Billy Ballantyne, Freaking Oracle, everybody in the chats, over on the Rumble. Thank you for joining us.
Up, Sliger. What's up? Billy Bong Thornton. Go, go, Buffalo.
The market's up. The market's up.
Treasure Coast Waters. Cheers.
This is a reconsolidation. This is a hard...
Billy Bong
now
Thornton.
we know what we're looking at.
Go Bitcoin, go Bitcoin. It's your birthday.
There's no question what's going on with Bitcoin right now when we look at Ethereum. 97, 68, 97, 68, 98, 15, 97, 28, 97, 63, 97, 57, 97, 99. There's no question this is about Ethereum. 98, 22, 98, 43. Watch what happens if Ethereum goes over 1700. 98, 39, 98, 29. This is the pump right here. 98, 38, 99. Here we go. This is the pump. 98, 63, 99, 26. This is the pump. 98, 47. This is not a reconsolidation. 98, 82, 97, 16, 96, 30. Man, I think it hit 1700. 97, 02, 60, 95, 95, 95, 21, 95, 96, 26. This is a reconsolidation. 97, 96, 97, 9, 97, 9, 98, 50, 98, 50, 98, 43, 97, 97,
Pump, pump,
99, 9901, 9931, 9993. Here we go. 1700. There it is. 1700. 1700. 699.54. This is a reconsolidation. 699.35. 699.32. Very high bottom reconsolidation. 9902. 9970. Get ready for Bitcoin. 1700. Here we go. 1700. Get ready for Bitcoin. 699.98. Get ready for Bitcoin, guys. It's at 24.5. 698.69. This is what's holding us back. As we get over 1700, we're going to go. 1697, 1698.53, 97.40, 98.45, 97.50. Here comes the volume. Here comes the volume. Here comes the volume. 97.18. 97.71. Here comes a massive amount of volume. 97.48 into Ethereum. 98.30. 98.99. 99.30. 99.70. There we did it. We did it. 64 cents. We're over. 1701.59. We're going. Watch what happens to Bitcoin. Watch. Bitcoin 24,600 right now. Watch. Dude, it's going to do it. It's going to do it. We dropped back under 1,700. Holy shit, we're going to go. We're going to go. We're going. We did it. We already broke through. So we did it, man. We're cool. Watch. Watch. We're going up. I've seen this before. Watch this. 699.23, 698.41, 698.95, 98.40, 96.60, 95.84. Reconsolidating right now, guys. Drop. Boom. Hold on. Hold on. Put on your seatbelts, folks. Big reconsolidation. Big reconsolidation with a okay, here's a drop. It's a drop. Oh.
Bong Thornton.
Oh.
Come on, Bitcoin.
No. We got a little bit of a reconsolidation here. It's not good. Oh man, but the most important thing is that we got through 17. And so next time it tries, we should go right through it. It shouldn't be a problem like it was last time. We should go right past it. But we got to get back up there again. So, we just got to relax. Maybe do a dab.
Bong Thornton.
Maybe just do a dab.
You had one job, Bitcoin.
And Bitcoin can take a break like we can. Bitcoin's taking a little breaky break. I don't blame them. They're taking a little safety meeting. We can do it too. Everybody can have a little safety meeting. That is an unnecessarily large dab. I don't need to be greedy like that, man. That is an unnecessarily large dab. Even though it's not falling off my dabber. Maybe it will now. Oh, now it fell on the mat. It's too big. That was too big. There we go. That dab's too big too. That's too much of a dab. I don't need that big of a dab. I'll just end up wasting a lot of it, and I don't want to waste it, you know? Okay, here we go. Both round. I'm gonna start heating, and we're gonna let the market reconsolidate. I'm out of butane in my torch. Double yellow markers on Ethereum, but low bottom candles, so not excited yet. Gotta just kind of wait. It's just a matter of Ethereum getting over 1700 right now. And we'll see if anything else pumps along. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Let's do some dabby dabs. Everybody cheers. we're having a huge drop right here. What's going on? Hope it doesn't go back down, man. Because it's not looking good right now. Looks like our big magic pump is over. Leave on a high note. Thanks. Good night. Leave it on a high note, Jerry. I think it's a very good idea. Once the crowd has decided that they do not want to hear anything that you have to say anymore, you say, thank you, everybody. Have a very good evening. And you all drive safely and take care of each other. And you call it an evening. And you go home and you don't talk about socialism anymore. That's all. That's what I got to say. You just can't, you can't discuss socialism. You know what this market needs? This market needs a half of a line of ultra potent super male vitality right now, right up its ass. You know, it will snort only half of a line of super male vitality in the morning because it is so ultra potent. It will have to wait at least 4 excruciating seconds before it can go back and snort that second ultra potent line of super male vitality because it is so ultra potent. And let me tell you something. Once cryptocurrency snorts its half a line of super male vitality because it is so ultra potent, it is ready for the morning. And let me tell you, it'll be rocking ready and pointed northward and headed upward like the rockets of Elon Musk, just going towards the stars to launch satellites of all different dimensions. You know, because I'm renovating in the morning. And I'm talking about shape-shifting interdimensional reptilian aliens that are literally sucking the thoughts. Reptilian shape-shifting interdimensional reptilian shape-shifting aliens. I'll get the order of that correct. It is interdimensional reptilian shape-shifting aliens. They are literally sucking the thoughts out of our brain. And to the point where I can't even remember how to say interdimensional reptilian shape-shifting aliens. I forget the order in which the words go. Because they have sucked that thought out of my brain as well. Because they are just so greedy. It's like cocaine for them. You know, it is what those interdimensional shape-shifting reptilian aliens are doing. Is they are just sucking the thoughts out of our brains. And they're turning the frogs gay. Now let me tell you something else. If you want to avoid that, you're going to want to use some water purification. We've got some of the finest water purification systems that you will ever find anywhere on the internet. And I've looked all over. And our protein bars and our protein shakes are fantastic as well. You're going to want to look at that. You're going to want to look into some of our survival equipment as well. We've got some of the finest tents and accessories you're ever going to find. You should need to check out the Alex Jones AJ2. It's the AJ2K. And let me tell you something. The 2K is for $2,000 because this thing is definitely worth $2,000. I'm going to sell it to you for $98.99. That's right, folks. $98.99. You will cook the finest meats, and you're going to get some of our famous AJ Prime Grade A steaks that we will ship to you on a monthly basis in a frozen package of ice that you will chip through with our official Alex Jones chainsaw that you can crank up in the morning. And listen, you're not going to want to crank up that chainsaw until you snort only half a line of ultra potent super male vitality in the morning. Let me tell you something. Also, you're going to want to look into our iodine because our iodine samples are some of the finest iodine you're ever going to find. Now, I will personally go down to Alaska. I will get in my submersible. We've called it a little yellow submarine. And I've got a mirror that sits in front of me and I can go down into the depths of the caverns in the Alaskan Ocean. I can supervise the entire mining operation of where we are pulling that iodine. That iodine is coming out of the caverns under the Alaskan Ocean. I'm snorting only half a line of ultra potent super male vitality when I'm in my submersible on that mirror that sits in front of me. And then I will wait at least 4 excruciating seconds before I go back and snort that second half of a line of super male ultra potent super male vitality, my friends. Billy Mays here, the power oxygen and OxyClean. Hey everybody, you got a stain? Well, I'm gonna make that stain go to Spain. Why? Well, I got the power oxygen. That's right, everybody. With the power OxyClean, getting rid of your stains is easy as pie. And that's why I'm your guy to sell you this OxyClean. Right, and don't get it in your eye. No, because I accidentally snorted some and they had to take me to the hospital. Billy Mays, out of here. Power Oxygen, OxyClean, out. Hi, everybody. Phil Swift here, and I'm just here to tell you I've got the entire family of products from FlexSeal. That's right, Phil Swift and FlexSeal. I forgot the name FlexSeal. Hi, everybody. Phil Swift here for FlexSeal and the entire FlexSeal family of products. The entire FlexSeal family of products, everybody.
Coast Waters. All throttle folks featuring FlexSeal family products. Brop all day. Sheesh.
Dude, I want to see Ethereum bust past 1702.60. Want to be live when it happens, man. Documenting the freaking trials and tribulations of the movement of the market. I mean, this is one thing you can't really see. You know, you can go back and see where it was at any given time, which is great. But you can't see the movement of it and the fluctuation of it live while it's going on. Here you can. You can literally just see it happening on the chart. You can see the numbers, what they were doing at any given time. You know, that's pretty cool. And we're waiting for Ethereum to hit 1,700 and go over again, folks. We want to retest that. Right now it's really facing a lot of what I would say trading that's going on. People are trading, they're shorting, they're longing, and that buying and selling is dropping the value right now significantly during this massive pump that we just had. Harmony is sitting right at 1900, almost 2 cents, guys. 1894. So that puts our overall investment there. It says $41,000, up from 35,000. So we put there 35. Now we got 41. So what some people did was pulled their money out because they saw that $5,000 gain. So they pulled their $41,000 out. And now they're going to wait for it to drop and hope that it drops, you know, or bet that it's going to drop and get money on the short, like Ken said. That guy got money. He made money, millions on the short, and then he made millions on the fucking on the pump. That's how you do it, man. That's freaking it, bro. That dude's driving cars, bro. That dude is living in houses and driving cars. I guarantee you. He's probably got his own chef too. That's what's up. I need my own Uber. I need my own Uber to go get my dinner. He's probably got his own Uber. 20.8%, guys. That's where Harmony One is at. Bitcoin is at 17%, everybody. Bitcoin is at 17% of its 24-hour. It's gone up 17%, man. It's insane. This is a really great market, even though it's got this hurt and drop, and this hurts because I want to see it keep going. You know, this is painful, but it's in such a high spot right now. It's gone so high. It just feels really good still being up here. So there's a higher bottomed yellow marker coming across. Let's see what happens, guys. We've got a little bit. I'll go full screen on it so you guys can see it better. Our yellow markers just vanished when I did that. mom's home. She's gonna be pissed. Hey! Cardano. Cardano with a yellow marker there for a second. Here it is again.
The light is off on the line too, but it's still dead. So now they're not coming until later.
Great. Whenever.
Yeah, whatever. What do you want to do about lunch?
I only had half that bagel. I put the other one in a Tupperware, and I only had half of the oatmeal. I put that in a Tupperware. I put that back in the fridge. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, so, you know.
I don't have anything for dinner either. I was going to take out some chicken and I forgot to do it. I don't know what the, uh-oh, I have a dead leaf here. No, look.
It happens. You'll be alright. It'll grow a new one. They always grow out new ones.
Look at how beautiful that plant is, huh?
Mom, the whole crypto market exploded upwards.
Okay, lucky you.
Bitcoin's at 24,000.
Stan, what is this on the floor here? Somebody did something.
Probably the dog ate a cookie or something.
I don't know, it's stuck to the carpet here.
Oh, I'll have to look at it.
Oh my goodness, this is a mess too.
She's pointing at things and telling me they need to be cleaned up. 24,097. 24,000 Bitcoin. All right. It's dropping kind of low, but let's just see if we're gonna get a pump of volume here pouring in or not. Like we did before. Bitcoin's getting volume, but it's Ethereum's the one that really needs it right now. It's all the way down to 1674, 73, 74.26. This market pump was insane, though. $16.76. It's just sitting there right now. It's not good. I have a feeling it's going to go up. That's my guess. But I don't know at what point today it's going to happen. It could be any second, or it could be in a few hours from right now. It could sit right here and, you know, reconsolidate or whatever. When something like this happens, man, it's just kind of like anything can happen. he's eating all of his food. Mom wanted to know what I wanted to do for lunch. Lunch. I got my weight down a little bit. I feel pretty good. Not eating a lot of food. So that's good too. I felt good when I was throwing the frisbee with my friends the other day. Yesterday, when I was wearing sneakers, I had a lot of physicality because I had those sneakers on, man. Usually, I just end up getting hurt running around out there with barefoot. But my doggy, good boy, Bees. Good boy. Good boy, Bees. You're a good boy. You're a very good doggy. He's on guard outside the studio, the sound booth, I should say. I need to tell my mom what my dad did. Where did she go? Mom, I went over. Dad was kind of choking on some water, and I walked over there, and I said, "Dad." He turned around, he looked at me, and he smiled, the biggest smile I've ever seen. In a year, he's never responded to me saying "Dad" to him. You remember I called him all kinds of names, try to get him to respond to me.
Yeah.
I just said "Dad," and he completely turned and looked at me, and then he smiled at me, had the biggest grin on his face. And I touched him on his knee, and I said, "Are you all right?" And he started watching TV again. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I have a cookie for you. I want to see if you like it, because Butch did not like it.
Oh, Rogie.
Come here, Rogue.
Did she have a cookie?
This thing is such a mess.
Grandma got a cookie? Rogie's getting something special. Something special nice for Rogie. So, that made her happy. That was nice to be able to tell her about Dad. That was definitely a sign of progress for whatever reason. They're giving him a new medication, or he's eating something differently, or whatever. I told my mom it would be like, somebody waking up from a coma. That happens. And she's like, when I told her that, she's like, "You're right." They are talking about a drug that is reversing Alzheimer's. So dementia, Alzheimer's. It's if it's plaque buildup on the brain, if that's the cause of it, and plaque can be removed from your teeth. plaque can be removed from your blood vessels around your heart. I would think it's only a matter of time before they figure out how to remove plaque from your brain. You know?
Freaking Oracle. That's awesome if they can reverse it.
Exactly. Okay, that'd be great. Yes. She said a hamburger. That was what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it. Isn't that funny? What do they say? You manifested that? I manifested that hamburger, goddammit. By not saying anything. I did it live on my show. Just manifested. Dude, I just manifested a hamburger live on my show. That's fucking awesome. And it's what's really funny is there's a place that makes damn good hamburgers down the street, but the hamburger that I thought of was Mom making me one. Whatever. You know anybody else that manifests hamburgers on their goddams, on their podcasts? 1677.
Valentine.
1678.
I want to go to Papua New Guinea and put a VR headset on a tribesman.
78. 1678. We're watching Ethereum. 1678. 1677. That's all we're watching. We're just watching Ethereum, guys. Everything else is inconsequential at this moment. The only thing we're concerned about is Ethereum. 1678, because it's the only thing that's going to make a difference on the entire market right now. You know, I mean, Cardano is blasting off. Matic was blasting off. It doesn't matter. It was having an overall effect. Ethereum was staying under 1700, and that's the problem. Oh, where'd everybody go, man? Everybody left. What's up with that? That ain't cool. Everybody left the show. Do you know how long it's been since I played my electric guitar? My God. My buddy wants to jam. I haven't played guitar. Well, I played the acoustic, but I haven't played the electric in forever, man. Oh my God. 1678. 1678, that's good. 1678. 1678.90. That's good. 1679. 1680. 79.79. We're keeping our eye on Ethereum. 1680. Mom, don't worry about it. God, she fucking obsesses over everything. All right, thank you. I'll take care of it. That hawk is right here. Right here, man. Is it worth taking a picture of?
Gee. Now that you've had your new phone a little while, how you liking it?
I freaking love this phone. I've been getting the most insane photographs. Because I'm a photographer, so. Getting beautiful shots of this hawk right now. I think I might go to video mode. Dude, he's so badass. I got so many pictures of him. What's going on with the market? 1680. 1679, okay. I got so many freaking pictures of this fucking bird. Look at this. And we want to check them for mites and shit. Look at his fucking feathers. This plumage. Oh, look at that plumage. He's pining for the fjords. Pining for the fjords. He's pining for the fjords. This is the video. That's the avocado tree behind him. Doing good, nice and lush. Might be time to fertilize those
Gee.
again, actually. I wouldn't mind getting
Damn, man, is he watching the show?
He's,
That's a close shot.
no, he's looking for moles, but you know what? He's unsuccessful. For some reason, it's because of the rain last night, I'm assuming. That's why there's no moles digging today. Something was in the yard last night, like a possum, and dug up a whole bunch of holes, and I have a feeling they were digging out moles. There's a whole bunch of holes dug up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep holes, 6, 7, 8, like 10 holes dug up. I bet somebody ate like 10 moles last night, so it was probably a possum or a skunk. I'm assuming maybe a fox, maybe a raccoon, but and whatever it was took big bites out of a mushroom in the backyard. Big bites. I was like, I wonder if that was a deer that did that. I was going to take pictures of the mushroom because it's a big old mushroom. Yeah. 1683. Whoa.
Valentine. Damn. Lynchburg is suing Jack Daniels because the distillery is covering the town in black fungus. It has always made whiskey fungus, but recently has covered the whole city.
Really? Huh. That was some really good coffee. Credit where credit is due. 1683. And a purple marker. I don't think anything's going to move much further until Ethereum gets over 1700, man. I don't see much more movement. Everything just seems frozen. Whoa, I said that and Harmony 1 just exploded. There goes Harmony 1 with a massive amount of volume. I think something's about to happen. What the hell? Dude, Harmony exploded with volume and then... Up there it goes. 1892. Was for a second. All the orchids fell off, and I don't see any of them laying on the ground anywhere. Man, some of our ground cover has the prettiest little flowers on it, though. Man, I wonder if those tops could be propagated. I don't know. It'd be so fucking badass if they would sprout roots. Like those bananas do. And those things did. Wonder for how they're called. What else is going on? Let's see here. Wow. Dude, watch this, guys. Wait. No, that's not the right video. They don't have the video, do they? No. Oh, I'm sorry. these news hosts were responding to Ron DeSantis and his horrible legislation and bragging about shipping immigrants around. You know, the way he does human trafficking, and then he brags about it. There's an article about it, but they don't have video. There's nothing here, really. Let me see what else. Okay, I'll read this out loud. Elon Musk criticizes ChatGPT for being woke. Now, OpenAI co-founder admits startup made a mistake. Oh, you mean it's compassionate for, you know, minorities and it doesn't like discrimination? Sorry, Elon, you fucking douchebag. Woke and proud. Oh, boom. I'm going to tweet that. Woke and proud. Fuck you. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Dave Campione. Thank you, Woodchuck Montrose. Thank you, Josh G. Thank you, Scoob. Thank you, Elon Smithereener. Elon Tusk Real, for the likes on the Jimmy Dore, Joe Rogan, and Tim Pool must feel so proud of DeSantis tweet that I put up. Holly said frightening. I will retweet her. If you check out my my photograph that I put up on the internet today, it looks like this. My tweet right here. Jimmy Dore, Joe Rogan, and Tim Pool must feel so proud of Death Santis today. Right here it says GOP aims to define sex gender. And it says Florida Republicans push bills targeting pronoun use, drag shows, transitioning during childhood. You know, because they're so worried about what other people are doing. And if you go on to read this article, I'm sure you'll. I can do this. Let me see. It goes on to page 2. And on page 2, it says, where's my glasses here? It says, wow. You guys, they did this whole article and didn't even mention Ron DeSantis' name or the governor. I don't see him referenced. This is all due to his leadership. He's the tip of the spear. I'm just gonna read this to you and just see. I can't believe he's not mentioning this. This is crazy, right? GOP aims to define sex, gender. Florida Republicans push bills targeting pronoun use, drag shows, transitioning during childhood. Republican bills aimed at preventing transgender children from transitioning have led to a firestorm of criticism from Democrats in the LGBTQ community. One proposal would allow the state to take a child away from a parent even at risk of doing so, but in this year's legislative session, the issue is just one part of a larger GOP focus on defining sex and gender in general. At its core is a reductive worldview that sees people as nothing more than their reproductive organs, says Brandon Wolf, spokesman for Equality Florida, an LGBTQ advocacy group. And I've never seen a group of people more obsessed with what genitals other people have than the right wing. Well said, Brandon. Well said. One bill by Representative Adam Anderson, Republican, Palm Harbor, HB 1223, has already been dubbed by opponents as the "don't say they," because it would prohibit public school students from using pronouns that don't correspond to their birth gender. It goes on to define sex as the binary division of individuals based on reproductive function. I don't know what that means. I'm going to read it again because I don't know what it means. It goes on to define sex as the, quote, binary division of individuals based on reproductive function. Okay, I get what they're saying. It's stupid. It also states that the Constitution and laws of Florida say a person's gender is an immutable biological trait and that it is false to ascribe to a person a pronoun that does not correspond to such a person's sex. Wow. SB 1320 by Senator Clay Yarborough, Republican, of course, Jacksonville, defines sex as the classification of a human. Now I'm going to go to page 2. Person as being either male or female based on the organization of the body of such person for a specific reproductive role as indicated by the person's sex chromosomes, naturally occurring sex hormones, and internal and external genitalia present at birth, end quote. His bill would prohibit any school employee from asking anyone about their preferred pronouns. It also prohibits instruction on sexual orientation or gender identity in private preschools and public grade schools until the 9th grade. Oh, see? 9th grade now, guys. How do you like that? Oh, I thought it was just for the K through 3rd grade. Now we're up to 9th grade, Ken. Cyber. Check it out, guys. This is how they do it. I warned you. The current law bans such instruction in schools up to the 3rd grade and limits it to age-appropriate students in higher grades. A ban on drag shows. State Representative Randy Fine, Republican, Palm Bay, filed HB 1423, which would continue the state's targeting of drag shows by threatening to fine, suspend, or revoke the license of any business that admits a child to an adult live performance. The first violation of the proposed law would be a $5,000 fine. Currently, the state can threaten venues with losing their liquor licenses. The Plaza Live in Orlando is being investigated by the state because children were allegedly allowed into a drag show performance in December. Hey man, can't kids go into restaurants with their families, and aren't there bars in those restaurants and plenty of people drinking alcohol, and can't parents order alcohol at the table with their kids sitting there? What the fuck is wrong with these people? This doesn't even fucking make sense. I digress. Fine also is the author of HB 1421, which would ban any puberty-blocking hormones and gender-affirming care for transgender minors. Let me just say, Tim Pool, Joe Rogan, and Jimmy Dore must be so, and Jackson Hinkle must all be so proud of themselves for all of this. Anyway, I digress. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we cool, Beazle? I'm sorry. Rogie was sitting next to my chair and I moved it. I heard you. I'm coming. I gotta go eat. Love you guys. Thanks for watching my show. All 6 of you for staying. Anybody that's over on the Rumble, thank you for coming and watching on Rumble. I'm looking for that right now. I always lose the Rumble. I I always misplace it on the screen, or it gets closed somehow, and I don't know why this happens. Rumble. Up there it is. Okay, cool. Right here in front of me. Let's refresh it. Okay, one person watching over there. Thanks, all 7 of you. Love you guys. Take care. Remember, I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. That's where I'll be when I'm not here. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. I'll be looking for all of you guys over there. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. I'll see you later today sometime. You know, probably, I don't know, either 4 o'clock or 7:10 or... How long was the show? 2 hours? Maybe 7:10 or late night. I don't know.